get here. Let me break this down to you. You gotta kick the language as if you got it going on. You know, like with the program.
Like a Microsoft Word program on my computer?
No, man, listen to me. You got to speak to the people as though you are with it. As if you ain't new to this. Okay.
I hope you say no and they get like a lot of traction so people can go to my page. Good publicity, bad publicity, I don't give a fuck.
Says publicity, huh?
All publicity is good publicity.
Okay, period.
Hello. I'm scared.
Yeah, don't be scared. I'm proud as fuck. I'm about to pay. Stop!
Don't say nothing too sappy because you know I will cry. I'd be getting emotional. The Beautifying Company is like my little baby.
Okay, so look, y'all. I just really want to start off by saying I'm really, really proud. Before we even start,
I was recording. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm ready.
Hey, okay. Are you ready? Are you sure?
Yep.
All right, 1.
Don't count me in. I'll start laughing. Okay,
2, 3. Okay. What's the deal? It's the real, and today I'm here with
Mishal from the Beautifying Company.
Yeah, your favorite makeup artist. Okay. So what's up? How you feeling today?
I'm doing well. I'm excited. I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah, don't be nervous though. You seen some of the questions though.
Yeah.
It's like that really was like the lettuce and the tomato and the meat,
right?
And the cheese.
The buns is what we need.
Yeah, that was the buns though. Well, that was the top bun.
Okay.
Yeah, for real. But okay, so let's get into it. So you started doing makeup. Okay, wait. Okay. We can start with like back. So when did you start like initially being like creative?
So fun fact, I was not allowed to wear any makeup growing up, like at all, unless I was like performing for like dance or anything. Mm-hmm. So like I didn't touch a makeup brush until after I was 18 years old. And yeah, I had graduated high school and I went off to Western. Interesting. And I had this friend and she did hair and she did makeup, and I was always in her dorm, always asking her to like do my eyebrows, because that was like in like no makeup but your eyebrows was stamped on. So I'm like, do my eyebrows. And one day she was like, I'm gonna just teach you how to do your own eyebrows. So she taught me how to do them, and I used to be rocking my eyebrows lopsided, and I just started practicing on my friends. And that's really it. I did, and then I didn't finish at Western. I came home, and then my sister was getting into makeup, and she actually got into makeup way before I did. But I just kind of started practicing, and that's really how we got here. Just practice.
Success. That's what success looks like. Practice.
Success.
But no, that's crazy though. Like you never was intimate. So what? So you've been doing makeup for like 5 years, technically. 5 or 6 years.
Since 2017.
It's 2022. So yeah. 5 years.
But it was very inconsistent. I'll say that. Like it would be like long bouts of time where like I did it, and then I'll say for the first. So 2016, 2017, and 2018, I was just doing myself. Like, it wasn't no clientele. I wasn't even thinking about doing other people's makeup, because just because I can do makeup on myself doesn't mean I can do it on other people. Yeah. But I started getting kind of good during that time, because makeup has evolved a whole bunch. And my friend was graduating high school, Madison, and she asked me to do her makeup for her graduation. And she was my first client ever. I was so nervous. And then after her, I don't think I did makeup again on anybody else until like the following year.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, very inconsistent. And then 2019, nothing. And then 2020, I kind of like dabbled. Like I had a couple clients, or I would do my friends. And then 2021, I was like, Mishal, you're really actually kind of good. Like, it's time to pick up some momentum. Like, come on, girl, do what you gotta do. And now we're here. A short while later, because like I would say that I've only taken makeup seriously from October 2021 until now.
And that's crazy because it's March. No, it's not March. It's
April. We've seen exponential growth, like
literally. Sister hit millions on TikTok multiple times. She got like, you have 700 followers now, and she started with like 0. She started with 0 in October.
Yeah,
it's
what's
April.
That like 120 in October?
That's 600 followers. Plus how much clientele, how many views, and how many interactions.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's been through the roof. It's like weird actually. Like, I do one influencer that's in Michigan, and like I was looking at one of her videos, and somebody in the comments was like, "The Beautifying Company did your makeup," and she sent it to me, and it was just kind of like, wow, people are really out here recognizing my work, and it's just kind of like weird and exciting all at the same time.
We love to see. I love that crowd. Aw. I don't want you to cry. I'm not crying.
Stop.
You are. I'm not crying. You are.
Because you know I'll cry.
I'm not gonna put it on the internet. But did you ever think that you were gonna blow up like that? Like just have this huge future in makeup? Because this is literally only the beginning. Like
it's literally, and it actually blows my mind to think that like this is just the beginning. Like, and no, I didn't. I really did not. But it was really like I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like when I graduated high school, I was going to school for education. I don't even like no kids. Like elementary education at that. And then I was a gymnastics instructor. And then I worked at Target. And then I worked at the bank. And now I work in finance. Like nothing fulfills me quite like makeup does. And I've had a few jobs. I was chasing a bigger bag. But like I knew makeup was for me when like I had no issues doing it for free. And like enjoyed it like thoroughly. So yeah, I think I kind of derailed off the question, but
no, you're okay. I was just kind of like watching, but that's amazing though. Like, do you think that that's necessary for you to do things for free in order to become successful?
Yes, and it was very hard to accept that because everybody wants the check, like everybody wants the money, but connections and networking and just doing certain stuff. It will like help you in the long run. Like it was a fashion show that I had done for free, or it wasn't for free, but it was very like no, it was for free.
What are you talking about? You talking about my fashion show?
No, y'all ain't gotta pay for that.
Oh my bad.
It was
think about that
at UMish, not Noir. Love y'all, they paid me well, but it was a fashion show for that. And I did it for free, and so during that time, like I was just working on my timing, like speeding up. Fashion shows are very fast paced, like you have to keep up. So like the gratification came like, oh my goodness, I did this face beat down in 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. So I was only there from I believe 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and I did, I believe, 5 or 6 women efficiently, like beautifully. Flew back to the city and had 6 or 7 more clients. Like it's just I'll do anything. Like any opportunity that presents itself, I literally just love it so much.
Aww.
So yeah, doing stuff for free may not look like it'll be beneficial, but it really will be in the long run, if that makes sense.
No, it does. That's understandable though. So do you, from now, like aside from makeup, do you see like a future with cosmetology, like in general? So like brows, because I know you're getting a lash certification. If you didn't already get it,
I did. That went a little left. Not the lashes in and of itself, but the teacher I was with. I don't know if I edit this, but like the teacher I was with was one of my friend's girlfriends. And she found out that they were cheating on her, so she kind of iced me out. Like, I'm blocked. I didn't even know she was cheating. Like, so yeah, I'm gonna have to do something else with lashes. I don't know, but I really got through under the bus.
That's bold as fuck. Y'all don't deserve that. That's not your fault.
I didn't like. I dead ass did not know she was cheating.
But so I was talking to a hairstylist, and she had like touched on other areas of like cosmetology and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she was talking about the certifications. So getting a certificate from like another lash tech instead of, I'm not sure if you have to go to school for lash techs or something like that.
You need to be licensed in Michigan to practice being a lash technician. And I believe a brow technician, if you're going into like tinting and microblading, or actually I think to do microblading or micro shading, you need to have a tattoo license as well.
Oh wow!
Because that's technically you tattooing them eyebrows on. Mm-hmm. I mean not yours, but you know. But yes, so I have thought about going to school. Because if you get a certificate really doesn't mean anything. Like if your state requires, you know, certain stuff and they catch you in a shop without that, like you're gonna get in trouble. You show them that certificate, they're gonna be like, okay, and like you should have your license. But I do think that taking classes and exploring what it is that you really want to do, you should do it. Or that's what I'm gonna do. Like I'm about to take a brow artistry class with my Brows. Am I a licensed esthetician? No, I'm not. Am I going to take the class anyway? Yes, I am. So it's just kind of like, I do feel like, plus also, I'm home-based, so people no, I'm not going to say that. But yeah, so I can't really get in trouble because I'm not working out of anybody's establishment. But yeah, you should be. And especially if you get your certificate by somebody who's not licensed themselves, it's really not going to mean nothing. Yeah. It's just like a piece of paper.
So would you ever get like an actual shop or studio or anything like that?
Like a suite or something like that?
Mm-hmm. I couldn't think of the word, my bad.
That yes. Short answer, yes. Whenever I'm able to walk away from corporate America, whenever I'm comfortable enough to leave my like 9-to-5 job, I don't want to go to anybody else's job. Like that's when I want to take the Beautifying Company full time and like take it to the next level. So that's when I was probably start to look into like shops or suites and licensing, things of that nature. Because even when you become licensed, like that opens doors for like unions and stuff to like be on sets and stuff like that.
Oh wow!
So it's just a lot of stuff. Yeah, that I actually hadn't really thought about that in a while. But yes. A suite would be yes, and then school.
Oh, do you have to have like certain certifications and things like that to do makeup? Because I feel like at the end of the day, you're painting skin.
Not to be a makeup artist, no.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, like I'm about to take this brow class, and then eventually we're gonna move into the lash extensions because makeup is very seasonal. Like of course you'll always have your bridal parties, you'll always have your baby showers, but it's certain seasons like prom season, homecoming season, holiday pictures, stuff like that. And then there are dry seasons, like after Valentine's Day, so that February to May, there's really nothing there where people are consistently needing their makeup done.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but people are always going to want to get their brows done. They always going to want to come get their eyelash extensions done. Well, lash extensions are kind of, but they're not the hot commodity like what.
Really?
I've seen that a lot of women are becoming very crafty and doing it themselves. Like they're becoming ingenuitive, and they said like I don't have $125 or $150 to pay every 2 weeks to somebody. I'm gonna figure this thing out.
No, for real though. Like okay, so what I do, I might edit this out, but what I do, like I get like individuals, and I'll do the individuals because individuals. But I ain't gonna lie, I had them individuals in y'all, and I went to Miami.
Uh-oh.
I went to Miami, and when I tell you them individuals came out my eyes so quick, bro. I'm like, no way. But it's like, I also didn't have waterproof glue because originally my friend, I don't know if you ever met her, but MK, she had first did like my first set of like individual lashes. And I actually like those better than, well, not necessarily better. I never had my lashes done before because I'm afraid my eyelashes are going to fall out.
Yeah.
So I'm never probably going to ever get them done. But I'll keep getting individuals. It's just like I didn't have waterproof
But it's crazy because I'm literally looking at your eyelashes and all you needed was like 2 good mascaras to layer them, and you probably would have looked like you had some lashes on. Like, and I feel like a lot of women don't know, like, yeah, people put on mascara, but if you get 2 different, so say you get a voluminous and then like a lengthening mascara, so one is gonna make your eyelashes look really full, and then the other one is gonna make them look really long. So if you use them together, boom, you're getting that look that you want. And it's like people don't know that. Like people don't know, like you can finesse makeup so well. Gotta learn these things, ladies. We gotta learn these things.
But okay, I put on, maybe because it was old, but I put on mascara, and I swear to God, like 20 minutes later, it looked like
new mascara.
It looked like I was a raccoon.
But Maya, you have a bad habit of like touching your face when you have makeup on. Like a bad little kid. Like I remember I was doing her makeup and she was just sitting there like doing stuff. Like I had videos of you literally touching your face right after I did her makeup, and it's just like, you want me to punch you? Like, what are we doing here?
I just like, I don't know, cause my face is like already will break out. My face will break out if anybody, like if DJ touched my face, like my face will probably break out. Well, my face probably used to his hands and like his oils now, but no, like he didn't used to touch my face when we was friends. Mm-hmm. Like he touched other parts of me, my hands, my foot, something, not my face. Like so, if anybody touches my face, like I don't know.
They get to doing other stuff.
Yeah, act retarded. Like
say that word. It's not politically correct.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was also gonna ask you about. When you were talking about like classes and stuff like that. So would you ever? So as you get bigger, like so, let's say you're like 27 at this point, and that's like 3.
That's a little old.
That's like
I know that's 3 years away.
Yeah.
Not you telling my age to the world.
I'm sorry. But like, okay, so when you're like, what is it called? Not aged, like
seasoned,
yeah,
tenured,
yeah, like when
in the industry,
10, not 10. Well, yeah, in the industry,
no,
and like
tenured.
seasoned, like 10 years.
No, not 10 years. Tenured.
Tender.
What are you talking about?
Seasoned, like when you become like a seasoned makeup artist, are you still gonna take classes? Like, do you think you're still gonna take classes?
I think you should always take classes in this, and it's really crazy because I took my very first 2 classes this year.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really because I feel like I wanted to like figure out what type of artist I was before I took anybody else's class, because I didn't want anybody to influence what I wanted to do with like the style of makeup that I wanted, because I still like a very full coverage type of face, but I still want it to look very natural. Like a lot of people, like when they're getting their makeup done, they're like, this is a lot of makeup, and I'm like, yeah, you gonna have makeup on your face, but I want to give it that natural look. So I was talking to my first teacher and I was telling her that, and she's like, that's really good. She was like, but even I still take classes, and she's been in the game like 10, 12 years.
Oh wow.
I mean, maybe 7 years. I think I did too much,
just round up.
But she's been in the game a long time, and she was saying that she still takes classes and recommends classes. So yeah, and I just feel like there will be always something to learn. Like she gave me some really good advice: take what you need and leave what you don't. So like even in her class, I took what I needed and then I left what I didn't. And then I just took another class this past week, and very informative, very helpful. But it was very different from like what I do myself. So again, I took what I needed from the class and then I left what I didn't. But I think there's always room to grow. So yeah, I definitely, because you don't want to get outdated. Makeup is forever changing. Trends are coming, they're going. People like one thing one day and they don't really like it the next day. So if something comes about, and I've been in the game 10, 11 years, and I don't necessarily know how to do it, but Susie, that's been in the game 2 years, does know how to do it, because when she was coming in, that's what was like the thing. Then I'm gonna take a class from her because she can teach me something. I never want to get too big or too famous or too good at what I'm doing to where I think like I'm untouchable or like I know it all. You never know it all, especially in your craft. You want to be ever learning and like evolving. So yeah, classes are definitely something that I recommend for anybody who wanted to do anything in a creative type of industry. Yeah, I'm a big advocate for classes, learning, all of that. Final answer, yes.
I'm trying. Oh, so would you ever host like a master class?
And that's really crazy because I don't even think I'm ready to teach classes. But a lot of people have been asking me. So I do think in maybe a couple years, 2 to 3 years, I would start teaching classes.
Years.
Well, it was like months. Like,
yeah, I thought you were gonna say months.
Years. Because it's actually so much more that goes into like teaching than just here, this is how you slap some makeup on your face. You know what I mean? I want it to be like a program. Like I want people to really benefit from the knowledge I'm gonna be giving them. Like it'll be consultations before we even like start. What do you want to learn? Like what is your goal for this class? What is your skin type? Are you learning for yourself? Are you learning so you could like create on other people? Like I feel like it's so much, and people will just, oh, I'm gonna do a class. Like if I'm putting the Beautifying company's name on anything, like, oh, I'm gonna step. Like it's gonna have to come hard or not at all, because this is my baby. Like. Yeah, so 2 or 3 years before I ever even, okay, so this is like an exclusive, oh my gosh, but like I've been doing mock classes with my friends, just like people who like, Mishal, I really want to learn how to do my makeup. Or like I have a friend who has a brand and she's like, I have photo shoots a lot and I don't always have the funds to like get a makeup artist every single time. So can you teach me how to do like a quick little 1-2 where my line drops and stuff like that? And so we actually have something set up for me to like give her a class and like go shopping with her.
Oh, wow.
To like pick out, like I know she has oily skin, so she'll most likely need mattifier products so it can combat her skin type. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, mock classes are going on. They're not open to the public as of yet.
Very much exclusive. No, can you do that for me though? Like,
I was like, but if you want a class, yeah, definitely.
I don't know how to do none of that. Like,
Yeah.
is that bad? Is
We'll
that
get you
bad
together.
that I don't know how to do that stuff?
No, a lot of people don't.
Like, I've never even got my eyebrows moved before.
You're crazy.
My mama would never let me.
I was never allowed. And then my mom did them for my 16th birthday, and they were like, this thin. And they had to grow back. I'm gonna find a picture. Now that I brought it up, I'm gonna find a picture for you. My mom did my eyebrows for my sweet 16. I'm gonna have to find a picture so you can clip it in. You can be like, I'll find a picture.
I'm gonna be screaming. Bro, I remember my mama my mama cut me some bangs, bro. I might clip that in too. Shit, I had some bangs today. She just kept cutting. He was like, oh, it's not even. kept cutting.
And she buffed him. Why are you making me cry?
Why did you do that?
Why would you do that?
Bro. No, that's crazy. She just kept. You ain't feel her rip all the eyebrows? Okay.
I'm gonna find a picture. My thin eyebrows, bro. And that's what's crazy is I thought them was the best looking eyebrows I had ever seen in my life.
So when did you know that was messed up?
Bro, looking back on pictures, I looked back on some pictures from my Sweet 16. I'm like, whoa, whoa.
Bro, I cannot.
Where my mask?
Ooh, oh my god. But okay, so from that response, I got a lot of questions from that response. So I got one about Euphoria trend makeup because I really I'm gonna just ask this first because I'm gonna ask this first.
So like the glitter and
like
the rhinestone.
I don't know what that eyeshadow called, but
I don't know what you're talking about.
I be watching the videos on Instagram, the reels, when they take like eyeliner and put it on like their where their, I guess they line.
Oh, like it'll be like a line and then it'll connect up here.
Yeah, or something like something along those lines.
It's called like editorial makeup. Different, not my lane. I feel like, if you're wanting to get into the industry, makeup industry, find your niche, like your niche.
Oh, I think it's both. Somebody asked me that earlier.
Oh, find what you're good at. Like you don't want to be like a one trick. What's
Pony?
Is that it? That's not what I was about to say. Okay, but you don't want to be a one trick pony. That sounds very weird. So like I like a soft glam look, like very minimal eyeshadow, browns, nudes, gloss on the lips, a nude lip. Like that's home for me.
I know.
Now, if I could put a little glitter under the eye, I could put like a little rhinestone. But if you come and say, yeah, I want my eyeliner drawn from my hairline down to my chin, that's not me. I know several good makeup artists who can give you a look like that, but that is not, I like to stay in my lane. Here it is.
Yeah.
Here I am. Right there.
But at least you understand that though, like a lot of people don't.
Yeah, because I never want people to, and that's what I really like when people give me like suggestion pictures and stuff like that. 9 times out of 10, they give it to me from my page. I don't want to say never, but I very rarely have gotten pictures from another artist. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I feel like I keep going, like, you'll be trying to keep us here, and I'm like, psh.
No, girl, you okay? That's what like keep the conversation going for real. But I just like, so if you ever got like an industry contract per se, and they needed you to do like euphoric makeup or who else has some crazy ass makeup, or just have you ever watched Pose?
I've never seen that show.
You need to watch that.
Okay.
Like Pose, it got I don't know his name.
Billy?
Yeah, Billy Porter. He
Do it again.
I love him, but they don't have like no crazy makeup on it. I can't think of anybody else that does, but just like I don't know, drag makeup.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, just
like eyeliner and shadow and a glossy lid. Like I know exactly what you're talking about.
You do very much. And she made a TikTok about this. It was so fucking funny, but very much Jada Weta, like very much Jada Weta type makeup. But I like that though, and that's your lane. I appreciate that you know how to stay in your lane.
Right, because y'all not about to catch me on the shade room, what she asked for versus what she got. Not me. I like to stick with what I know.
I'm crying. But okay, so recently you've been doing a lot of work with fashion shows and things of that nature, and like other similar events. So how has your experience for all of that been?
I'd say I've had very, very good experiences. I don't think I've had any bad experiences as of yet. Like I'm really stepping into like traveling and doing like events where I need to do several people very quickly, and It needs to last all day because they have a wedding or this or that.
You do my makeup for my wedding?
Yeah.
Give me like 6 years.
Okay. Let me pull up my calendar. But yeah, I don't think I've had a bad experience yet. I think that I want to get an assistant for those type of events, just because it's so much like. Luckily for Noir, that was a great show. Shout out University of Michigan. Shout out Noir. They did the thing with that show. I'm not gonna lie. But I was contracted for 15 models. I believe I ended up working 13. I don't know if they got another artist. I don't know what happened. And luckily my sister was able to be there with me, and we stayed up there. It was actually like a really good week. Yeah, I stayed with my sister. Anyway. And like it was just the little stuff. Like as I was working, like she was able to like reset my station really fast and stuff like that. So like if she was comfortable, I really would have had her doing skin prep and stuff like that. But yeah, the fashion shows, they're so much fun and like they're so rewarding. I just got a few of the pictures back. And everybody looked so beautiful. Like their confidence was just like through the roof. When you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you're gonna step. You're gonna do what needs to be done. Like, and I remember makeup idea for your show.
Yeah, what?
Yeah. Tatiana, one of the e-board members, she wanted me to like put something on her eyes, and she was like thank you. Like the girls feel really good about themselves. So like I know they're about to go shut it down, and they did. Y'all looked so beautiful. So fashion shows are very time consuming and they're exhausting. Like your body will literally be exhausted, but it's so rewarding at the end of the day.
She coming back for this show because this is my last year and I'm gonna graduate this year.
When?
So
October?
No, I graduated spring of 23.
Oh.
So the show's gonna be in like September, October.
That's what I just said.
Oh my bad. I thought you asked me if I graduated. Yeah. But so what has your favorite event been? Well, I'm assuming it's Noir.
Noir. Fat Watch was a very close second. I just had so much fun. Fat Watch was my very first fashion show. I was so nervous, but I had so much fun. Like, if I could go back and do it all again, like with the location changes, going from your apartment to this, like I would do it the exact same way. Like, because it showed me what to look for. It showed me what to ask for in my contracts. Like, so great experience. So that's why it was a very close second. I've done a few others I don't want to name, but I don't think I've had a bad experience.
Okay. So, since you haven't had bad experiences, what have you learned from the experiences that haven't been the best?
You learn so much at every you learn so much with every experience. Just make sure I have everything in writing. Because if it's not in writing, it leaves room for he said, she said, oh, I didn't say that, or I didn't say we were going to do this. But if it's right here on paper, you can't say what you didn't say, or what you didn't sign, or what you didn't send over to my email, because now I have it. So, yeah, that'll just be my biggest takeaway. Make your demands. If they're going to agree to them, they're going to agree to them. If they're not, some things you just really have to miss out on. Luckily for me, I haven't had an experience where I said, hey, I need this, X, Y, and Z, and a coffee maker. And they were like, no. I haven't asked for a coffee maker, but I'm just saying, like, there hasn't been anything that I said, like, hey, I need X, Y, Z, that they just said straight up no, or that we weren't able to negotiate.
Okay, that's good though. So I know that your clientele is building.
It is. That makes me so happy. My biggest clientele right now has been college grad photos, and getting them back, everybody has looked so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to post. But I don't post before my actual clients post. So I wait until they post and then I post.
Y'all needs to start doing that because that's irritating. Like, everybody needs to start doing that. Do not post until whoever, whatever, post them first.
Yeah, and like 9 times out of 10, because 9 times out of 10, the client is gonna post their best picture or what they deem to be their best picture. So why would I go and post pictures you sent me before you and them not even the ones you liked the most?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll typically have them send me just whatever they posted on their page and then post those. Because say I post one that you really didn't like, you're gonna be like, oh man, I wish you didn't post that one. Yeah, you're right.
But so I know that before I ask you about the full face, you have a client or a few clients that I know you're doing like partnerships with. I'm not sure if you can speak on them yet, but can you give us like a hint or?
Some of them you may know, some of them you may not know. A lot, they're considered influencers. Very sweet people, very nice people, very big platforms. So yeah, hopefully it'll produce some good stuff for the Beautifying Company after those launch into the internet.
We love to see it. So can you just take me, I know you're not doing my makeup right now, and kind of the way I imagined this interview was you doing my makeup, but I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
You know what's really crazy, Maya? When you asked me to come on your platform, I literally was like, can I do your makeup in my brain? Like, I was gonna do your makeup on camera. So now that you're saying that, it's kind of like a full circle moment, and we maybe should have done that because that's the first thing that popped into my head.
Yeah, but I'm like, I can't talk. That's my only thing because you don't even want me to like talk for
No, I don't mind her talking. She be on her phone.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I talk to her. I be talking to her. Don't move, Maya. Don't open your eyes, Maya.
Because why do you need to open your eyes if you're talking?
Because I want to see.
See what?
I want to see the words that are coming out of my mouth.
You want to see the own words that are coming out of your mouth.
You want to say the words that come out of my mouth. But, okay. I mean, I have oily skin, but oh, that's another thing I was going to talk about. Mishal is smart. Like, for real, like, she taught me about, like, this was a few years ago when she first did my makeup. She taught me about undertones. So I started saying this for like 2 years. Like, for real, well, that was 3 years ago. Yeah. No, that was 2 years ago. I think that was 2019 because it turned 2020.
No, she don't know nothing.
I think it was 2019 for real.
Okay,
for real. I'ma look.
Wait, I didn't. Okay,
I'ma look, but she taught me a few years.
2020.
I bet you.
Maya, put me
makeup.
$10 on it. It was 2020.
Okay.
And you want to know why? Because when did I start working at Target? In 2021.
I mean, 19.
Okay, give me my $10 right now.
We gonna see. But she taught me about undertones and like the fact that your undertones matter.
They do, and a lot of times you'll see makeup and you'll see a picture or a client, and you like, something is off because the shade looks like it matches, and 9 times out of 10 it will match the actual foundation shade, but the undertone will be a warm undertone or a neutral undertone,
or their neck don't match their face.
Yeah, their neck don't match their face. And it's not that the artist didn't do what they were supposed to do, because they did. Sometimes the undertone, and I'll say this to give even more grace and more leeway to artists. Makeup brands don't care about black people. I had to lean into the mic to say that one. And there was Juvia's Place is a black owned brand, or at least it was when they first came out, and the formulas are just not good. So it just kind of goes into, and this is also one of the reasons I stopped using drugstore makeup. I did a kind of a cleanse, and I threw out a lot of my makeup, and I went and got all prestige makeup. Now there's some things like primers or like an eyebrow pencil. No, I'm not about to spend $27 on an eyebrow pencil. I'm about to buy the cheapest eyebrow pencil there is. But like, it's some stuff you just can't cheap out on. Like, my foundations are $50 a bottle. Like, my concealers $30. Like, it's just certain stuff that like, it's that amount of money for a reason. Like, you just can't You just can't be cheap. So yeah, I took a period where I did a cleanse and I threw out all my drugstore makeup. My pockets were hurting, and I went and I bought little by little. I would buy 2 to 3 foundation shades at a time. To now, I've restocked my entire kit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's why I'm broke. This is why I stopped working on 5, because I buy makeup that I don't need.
I'm dead. But I mean, so have you ever used Fenty? Like, is that a good brand for makeup or no?
Fenty has really good products. I'll say that. The brand overall, like NARS, please sponsor me. But NARS
Too big.
they don't miss. Like, that's the primary foundation that I use, NARS Soft Matte. If you're looking for a foundation shade, go to go to Ulta. If you got oily skin, go to Sephora. Make sure you get the matte version. And if you're a black woman, try and find a black woman in there and let them match you. And get NARS. Again, $50 a bottle. But you would need like the matte version, so that's $40 a bottle.
Is that better?
Well, just because your skin is oily, so you wouldn't want to get a hydrating, because your natural oils, as you wear the makeup throughout the day, they're already going to start to come out. So with hydrating, you wouldn't need that. You would literally look like you're sweating. No, probably not sweating, but it just wouldn't look good. So yeah, I don't know what the initial question was, I'm not going to lie. When I get to talking about makeup, it's just like,
It comes out.
I can't stop myself.
No, it's okay. So
I wanted to do my makeup before I came here and like really show off the brand, but we didn't have time for that.
No, girl, it's okay. Okay, so no, I'm gonna ask that later. So really quickly, since we was already, it's gonna be next, but because it kind of like it makes sense like in my head. But since we were already talking about like your go-tos and everything, that was kind of a part 2 of this question. But what? Like, can you just take me step by step through a full face?
Oh, okay.
Really quickly.
So, fun fact: a lot of people think that makeup is just slapping makeup on somebody's face. Okay, I'm uncomfortable. No, a lot of people think that makeup is just throwing makeup on somebody's face and sending them on their merry way. But what you need to know is, more importantly than the makeup, is the skin prep, ladies. I don't know what other makeup artists do. I'll just know what I do. I would say that you don't have to do a full skincare routine before you come get your makeup done with me, because I will use a toner, I'll use a micellar water, and really just kind of start with a blank canvas, because I want to know exactly what's going on your face, what I'm putting on your face. Like, so a washed and moisturized is fine. But yeah, skin prep is very big. Like we've been talking about, oily, dry. Sometimes you just have dehydrated skin. Sometimes, and with dehydrated skin, it's not even that you're oily. It just means your skin is extremely dry. So it's working so hard to produce oils that it's becoming, or it's giving the look of it being oily. And you're not necessarily oily, you're just dehydrated. Where did I learn that? The internet. Like, everything is on the internet. Everything is on the internet. Like, you can find out so much stuff. Credible sources, I will say too. Like, don't go to Wikipedia, like, and be trying to find your skin type. No, like, there are a lot of, estheticians who make really good blogs, and that's just where you learn a lot of stuff. You can learn, what's my skin type? Take a quiz, stuff like that. Because when you go to see your makeup artist and she asks you, well, she should be asking you, I'll say that, he or she, I'm sorry. When they're asking you, well, what's your skin type? Or what, do you know what type of skin you have? Mm-hmm. You don't want to just say, oh, I don't know. Because they're just going to guesstimate what it is. Like, when my clients don't know, they just kind of guess. I just kind of guess. And sometimes it works. Sometimes we just have to give it to God. No, I'm just joking. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, in that since I'll prime you for being oily and I'll prime you for being dry. So you just have a whole bunch of primers on your face, and then we'll see what works with the makeup. So yes, skin prep is number one. With my class, I actually just learned a few new tips and tricks. Like, I thought that I was doing a very extensive skin prep, and my teacher did even more extensive skin prep than what I was doing. So like, I was able to pick up on a few tips during that class, because that's most important. Your skin needs to be, you want to make sure your skin is as healthy as it needs to be under the makeup so it can look good.
Ain't listening. Oh, but can you like take me through a full face right quick?
So you want to do skin prep, eyebrows, eyes. I like to do that. And it's really suggestive because some people will start with the face. Like, the technique I just learned with my other class was face first, eyes last. I typically do eyes first, face last, just because eyeshadows can have fallout and a lot of other stuff. So I just like that there's nothing on the face when I'm doing the face. So you want to do skin prep, brows, eyes. Then after that, put the foundation on. Then I do your lashes. See that? While you're putting on the foundation, the lashes are drying with the glue. Because you never want to just put your glue on and stick it on. Also, if you're using hair glue, don't do that. Don't ever do that. Yeah. And then...
Why? I'm sorry.
Why you put a hair glue by your eyeballs and then make glue that should be by your eyeballs? Okay, questions that don't need answers.
Because that's what people do. Like, that's what people do.
People do a lot of dumb stuff. Like, just because it's done doesn't mean it should be done.
Excuse me. But they have that now, like that brand, you know, the red top black bottle. What I'm talking about, the hair glue. They actually make eyelash glue now. Cause I just bought some. I don't even know how to put my lashes on, but I bought some.
Interesting. After the highlight, get your concealer, and then after the concealer is done, it's just kind of like finishing steps. Bronze, you can blush, you can highlight using highlighter or not concealer. Lips, and then that's the face. It's crazy because I'm really big on setting spray, and both my teachers that I went to do not use setting spray, or they don't really use it that often. So I found myself kind of shying away from setting spray, and I've learned that it has some better lasting effects. You know, and classes are so important because you think you're doing one thing with the product and you're not doing that at all. Like, you're not being proactive. So, yeah.
I'm good. So, okay, so what are a few of your pet peeves as a makeup artist?
There are so many. One of the biggest pet peeves I have, and it goes with the glue, is when clients, they'll be like, oh, I had lashes on last night or anything like that, and they still have glue like all along the rim. Because I drink a lot of coffee, so my hands are not steady. So if I have to go in with some tweezers and try and get that glue off, baby, I'm gonna pinch your eye. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. One big thing that I really don't like is when my clients are like if I'm doing their face and I can literally see you like looking in your camera, or like it's down here like this. Like, just let me do my job. Like, yeah.
Cause I want to know. I want to know.
Want to know what? What's going on?
What you're doing? What are you doing to my face?
It's just, I don't want to say it's insulting, but I've had this where I purposely set my station up where there are no mirrors, and then people be looking in their phone. But it's crazy that I said that. I wasn't even thinking about it. But yesterday I was on a hairstylist page, and she made like the announcement, like, "Hey, like if you don't trust me, then don't book with me." Like it kind of is insulting. It kind of is insulting because it's like, what are you looking at? Like, you know. But I wouldn't say that's a pet peeve. I just don't like it. Again, when I'm trying to do like lips and the person just will not stop talking. Oh my goodness.
Y'all see how she just told me that we talk while she does my makeup, but just told me I couldn't talk while we do my makeup.
You were talking about your eyes. I said, Maya, stop talking. You literally have to tell her something 4 times for her to do it. Don't look at me.
But no, I want to see what I like to see what's going on.
Doing her makeup is a pet peeve. It's like, no, Maya is probably one of my favorite clients, and I'm not just saying that because we on the podcast. Like when I say like this is our relationship, like all we do is laugh every time we're together. Like it makes no sense.
It makes her day.
I didn't say all that.
But I'm saying it.
See, I take it back.
So how have your personal relationships, if they have at all, changed as your success has grown? You don't feel like it's grown that much.
I really don't.
And looking from the outside in, it has. Like you have more followers than me, and I've had a podcast for a year.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So it's like, to me, I mean, regardless if you have more followers or not, you have a lot of reach and you have a lot of engagement, like across all your platforms.
Yeah, which is so weird. It's a very weird feeling. But as far as my relationships, yes and no. Some have changed for the better, and then some have changed for the worse. Like some people who I've been friends with, who I like haven't seen in such a long time, will either book with me or I'll ask them to come model for me, and like we'll chop it up, and it's like nothing has ever changed. And like that's such a benefit of like doing makeup and actually being, good at it. But like another one, I had a girl who I had been talking about her getting in my chair for a long time. So I was going to do her makeup for free. It was going to be like a model, get content. And she kept saying like, oh, I'm going to book with you. For Valentine's Day was coming up. And Valentine's Day is my birthday, but I was going to work. Mm-hmm. And she kept saying like, I'm going to book with you. I'm like, okay, cool. Like a week before, she was like, are you taking like any more modeling dates? Because I guess she didn't want to pay me again. But it's like, if you liked your makeup that much, like, why wouldn't you pay? So yes and no. Like I would say I've seen a change for the better more than people trying to use me. It's really people I don't know who will be like, oh, can I come model? Or oh, can I do this? Or oh, can I do that? And it's just kind of like, no, like that's why I really did, really, really want to get brand ambassadors. I wanted people who, I said too much. Yes.
Tell me how you blew up on TikTok. Can you tell me how you blew up on TikTok?
It's not that I can't say about my brand ambassadors. I've been promoting it all over my social media. I didn't know if you were gonna ask me about it, and then I didn't want to go into another clap. I don't know what I was about to say. I didn't want to go into another part of I didn't want to know. I didn't want to go into another part of a question if you were gonna. Oh. If that was gonna be like a later question because we were talking about relationships.
Actually, no, it's not. But so tell me. So these are kind of like squished together, I guess. You can answer them both at the same time. So tell me how you blew up on TikTok, and then what it's like becoming so successful and gaining so much traction. Like, what is that like for you?
You keep using this word successful. It's really crazy, y'all. I really only have like 3,000 followers on TikTok. Like, she acting like I'm gonna hit 10K.
How much?
I got 33
Look at your TikTok page.
followers.
Have you looked at? I don't care. Let's see, and I'm gonna put it right here.
It's 3,300 on TikTok.
But look.
Okay. Now she snatched my phone out my hand.
What are you looking at?
We were looking at Ecane.
So look, okay, yes, she does have 3,000 followers on TikTok, right? But she has over 450,000 likes. 450,000 likes. And she's went viral multiple times. So there's one that's 2.4 million views, over 300,000 views, 50,000 views, 11,000 views, 16,000 views. Like the list goes on and on. 11,000 views. Like, you're still, I feel like I feel like it's like this, and people do this in real. I'm sorry, your phone. Sorry.
Thank you.
But you don't have to snatch. But like something that people do, and this is, I don't know if it's in the city or if other people do this too, but people will watch what you do and just.
We was just talking about classes.
Manifest. We're gonna get to that at the end of the interview. But like, people tend to watch other people, like, and just not follow you or
and
not
you wanna know
comment
what's crazy?
Or, you know.
The other day I was looking at my TikTok and have you seen the sound that's like the Little Wayne sound? He's like, who's number one?
Yeah.
And I did a video and I was talking about different foundations, and another artist, she's actually like an influencer because she has like 25K on TikTok.
Oh.
And she recreated my video and she tagged me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, did you see that? Yeah. I just thought it was so cool.
Yeah.
It is.
I love it though. I love this for you. But so what's your ultimate goal with the Beautifying company? I know I'm saying this right now and it's 2022 and things can change, but we're gonna get to like the manifesting part and the goals part, and you know, whatever else you want to do for the rest of 2022. So that's coming. Like the next question.
Okay. Did we talk about the blowing up the TikTok?
Oh no, you didn't. Sorry.
And it's really crazy. I was talking to this guy who I liked at the time, and I had just posted the video don't say that. I don't got no socks on. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's a fitness like influencer, and he was saying like, hey, put hashtags on your videos. And I was very sad because I had just posted that video and I did not put one hashtag. Like, if you go look at the video, like the one with 2.4 million, like I just made my caption and I did no hashtag. And I was like, dang, should I delete it? Should I repost it? Should I delete it? Should I repost it? And I just left it. And so I had posted that TikTok at 11 a.m. And I'm in my bed at like 9 o'clock because I be going to sleep. And my phone started like, I don't want to say it started glitching, but it started moving very slow. And so I'm like, is it my Twitter app? Girl, I'm deleting stuff. Like, I started deleting my messages. I don't know what's going on. And then I opened up my TikTok and the video is at like 10K likes.
Oh, wow.
Like, likes. So that means, and I'm looking, I'm like, what the heck? And I guess TikTok had pushed me into the algorithm. And I text him, I'm like, or he texts me like, I see you going viral or something to that effect. And I was just so shocked. Like, I didn't know what to do. I did not go to sleep like a little bad kid on Christmas. Like, I was so excited. I thought all the brands was gonna be in my DMs the next day. No, but I woke up and it just kept growing. Like, and TikTok, I think, does this thing where like it'll take your video out the algorithm and then push it back in, because it was doing so well for like a whole week and then it stopped, and then out of nowhere it like did a second wave, and then so like it was at like 1.2 million for a long time, and then when I looked up again it was at like 2.2 million. Now it's at like 2.4. And then it went kind of viral again. The second time I went viral was like I'm gonna be Jada Wada.
Yeah.
That video. And that was my client's idea. Well, my model's idea. So I don't require clients to make content because you're coming to get your makeup done and you're leaving. But my models, I'm like, if you have any TikTok ideas, any transitions you want to do, anything, let me know and we'll do it.
That's a fun makeup artist.
And so yeah, and she was like, because she really likes to do brown liner and like a nude lip. And that's really my thing too. Like, I don't like red lips, I don't like purple, I don't like dark. So when we finally decided that was the sound we were gonna do and that's how we were gonna do it, she really made the TikTok. Like, if you looked at the comments, everybody's like, look at her smacking her gum. Like, she really brought it to life. I was just there, But yeah, and then that one went viral immediately. Like, we posted it and like within an hour we had 10K likes on it. So it was just weird. Like, and then now I've noticed that the trends get on the trends right when they come out, because that's how it happened for me. And with the Lil Wayne trend, it blew up but it was very makeup specific. Like, you just have to be into makeup to interact with it. Like, if you look at the comments, excuse me, it's allergy season. If you look at the comments, I saw that. I was getting a little bit of phlegm in my. If you look at the comments,
drinks in the show.
If you look in the comments, there are a lot of comments and people saying like what brand of foundation they like. And it's funny because I used Fenty in that video and a lot of people don't like Fenty. So circling back to your question earlier, is Fenty a good brand? Fenty has good products. Foundation is not one of them. If you're looking for...
Really? I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you, but I just really find that interesting because of the fact that she caters to black skin and she makes such dark, foundations.
Yeah, no.
Oh wow.
The formula is not. They need like a couple. They need a partner with NARS, and if they did that, I love NARS. Please sponsor me. NARS does not miss. They concealer, they foundation, they blush, they lips, no, that's another brand. Anything you could think. If you want to get some good makeup, go to NARS.
Okay.
And
okay, so I'm gonna, because I feel like you got somewhere to go because you can look at it.
no, I can get a notification. You want me to put on Do Not Disturb?
Oh no, I didn't ask her to do any of that because it's literally like 2 questions left. But so what's your,
I'm here.
Well, I have an interview at 7:30. So
ma'am, it's
7:30. Yeah. What's your ultimate goal with the Beautifying company?
I don't have one.
Really? Oh,
I don't have one, and that's people ask me all the time. I don't know. Would I want to be a celebrity MUA? I don't know. Would I want to be a traveling MUA? I don't know. Would I want to have several different franchises of the Beautifying company? I don't know. Literally, I'm a Christian, unapologetically. I really feel like God placed me on this earth to help people feel good about themselves. Like, I really feel like that's my purpose. So wherever he leads, I'm just gonna follow. I'm just gonna be on this little ride like a roller coaster.
She just fucked the mic in God's name.
The roller coaster ride of life.
Does she need a show or do I need a show or do we need a show together?
No, we need a show and to talk about different stuff other than just makeup. I have a lot of opinions, but
you can come on the pod. We could, for real.
We could do this time next year. We'll circle back to this and we could throw in a whole bunch of clips of this show.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll be skinny.
Will you come? Sorry, you're a bad bitch. You know what's wrong.
Oh,
period.
Y'all heard it here first.
Or is that a pigeon?
That's a pigeon. I don't know what's going on.
good.
Look at you. You are a pigeon.
Oh, shit. Oh my god. Okay. Well, you kind of answered like a few of the questions that I had, like about you becoming like a traveling makeup artist or like a celebrity makeup artist. But
Oh, I did peek at one of your questions. Sorry, not to cut you off. And it was like written like, could you see yourself leaving like your whole clientele to be contracted?
yeah, that was literally just what I was about to
Oh,
ask.
is that okay? Sorry.
Yeah, like would you leave? Okay, so for example, I just recently interviewed a hairstylist and she has over 500 clients.
Mm-hmm.
And she was basically talking about like Ari and stuff like that and how it's another, because we're very young, like we're young.
Right. I'm not that young.
But she's 20.
Okay, y'all are young.
Yeah, and she has over 500 clients, and she was just saying like because it's another person that's around her age, and she did like cash doll hair and like stuff like that, and she was just saying, you know, no shade to her, but that's a one time. Like she's probably not gonna come to you again. She might come to you, you know, when she has a show here, but
Mm-hmm.
I want to stay loyal to my clients. So
Right.
whoever your favorite celebrity is, I'm not sure how many clients you have right now,
Mhm.
but would you leave your loyal clients to cater or just become that one celebrity's makeup artist?
I think it really does depend. I love my clients down. Like, it's been clients, oh, I need to get dressed. Like, can I get dressed over there?
And do.
But no, it's really crazy because I was not thinking about Maya when I just said that.
Okay.
Like, when I say I literally love y'all, like I had a client, she likes this makeup, this lip pencil that I use on her. I got her one.
Oh wow.
A $20 pencil just
That's
because
so
like
nice.
but it depends on is this a one-time thing or am I contracted to you? Like is this like a 365 days contract where I drop everything and go when you need me to go, come stay, but you're paying for my lodging, my flights, my room and board, my healthcare?
Room and board, you're on the college.
Room and board. I did say lodging and room and board. I don't know. Dang.
I was just in case somebody's watching this, just in case Meg is watching this, 'cause I know she's very pro-black. A lot of celebrities are becoming pro-black, and I love that now.
Are becoming pro-black?
Yeah, like it's nothing. I don't have anything against other races doing any services or anything like that for any black person or any person of color.
Patronize black.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
literally, like I like for black people to do services for me. I don't know.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know the last time I've had a white man cut my grass. Like, you know.
But you want to know what's crazy? I'm very pro-black. The Beautifying Company was created for black women. I love black women, young, old, in between.
I'm the in between.
Okay. And it's really crazy. The very first time I blew up on TikTok, they were in the comments coming for me. Oh, you only service black people? Like, in the comments.
And white people were saying that?
That's who was like,
Get a life. You had us in shackles. So you had us in shackles for like 400 years, bro. We've had enough. Like, let her service who she want to serve. That's annoying. That would have irritated the fuck out of me, and I would have blocked every person. Well, I wouldn't have blocked them. I just would have shitted. Like,
I did have to explain. Well, because now I have to look at my social media. It represents not only me, but it represents my little baby. The Beautifying
And your little
Company
baby only caters to black people.
is my little baby. I'm not gonna say only. It was created for black women. If a white lady booked with me, I've had white clients.
That's true.
And was like, hey, I just really love your work. I really want to come model for you. Honestly, when I was looking for my brand ambassadors, I wanted a white brand ambassador.
I think you
Just one though.
Yeah, I was
The rest of them are black.
Oh, really?
But I didn't get a white girl. Y'all, I'm so excited. Be on the lookout. May 15th, 2022, I'll be announcing my brand ambassadors. When I say these girls, these ladies, these women are so pretty. They're so beautiful. They're everything that they embody the Beautifying Company. Like, they're literally those girls. Like, I'm so, like, y'all don't even know. Please, you're mad.
Wait, please.
No, they're literally those ones. But yeah, they were coming for me. I was so sad. I was about to cry. I cried over everything. But it was hurting my feelings because I'm like, no, don't say that. So, and it's crazy because the next video idea was from a fashion shoot, the fashion show, and I made sure I put the white girl idea first. I hate to say it, but it's their idea. But I'm like, they're not gonna call me a racist. You're not black. I mean, prejudice. I'll say black people can be racist.
Okay, so just to wrap it up, what are your goals and what would you like to manifest for the rest of 2022 or however far out you want your goals to go?
One of my biggest goals was to gain traction on my social media, and it's something I've been praying about. And so I made the goal for 1,200 followers on Instagram for December.
Oh wow,
we're at 776.
And will.
So I guess I'll have to make a new goal. I just want to continue to be able to service the women of the Metro Detroit area, and hopefully, if that somebody finds me and they want to fly me out, and I could do makeup in Texas or LA or New York. Yeah, so it's so funny. All my friends are like, when I make it, you want to be my personal
No, for real.
Everybody gonna make it. Everybody is gonna make it, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, just to I think my biggest goal of 2022 is to just continue to grow the Beautifying Company and to expand my brand, to continue to learn as much as I can about makeup, about the beauty industry, and just see where this road takes me. Granted, the beauty industry is very lucrative. And it's crazy because I thought it was oversaturated. I'm like, why am I gonna be a makeup artist? But there's a clientele for me.
Yes.
And I've found it and have been continuing to find it. So yeah, or they've been finding me. I haven't really been. I just been putting myself out there, and it's been going over well with the folks. So yeah, that's probably my biggest goal, is to just keep growing my little baby. So we'll have to circle back and see.
We love to see it. So what would you like to manifest? You already kind of did that.
Yeah. How do you manifest? That?
I will get this. I will
reach my 1,200 follower goal mark. It probably won't be December, so let's say 1,500.
I was about to say
we're at 776. I don't know,
I think it'll be
March.
more than 12.
It's April.
Yeah, but it's April 2nd, bro.
It's April 8th.
That doesn't matter.
So I will have 1,500 followers by December or more. I will have a brand deal. NARS, I'm talking to you.
I believe it though.
Yeah, I will be able to continue to help women feel good about themselves every single day. I will be teaching classes in 2 to 3 years. That's not this year, but
it's okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for doing that. It made me feel better.
You're welcome.
But okay, so I just want to thank you for tapping in, showing love, and coming out for an interview.
Of course.
If y'all was messing with it, let us know, and let me know who you want to see get interviewed next. The links to everything, the Beautifying Company, as well as Mishal, will be in the socials below. So all the links for her personal page, as well as the Beautifying Company, will be in the description below. And so will all the socials for the PlayHouse, as well as myself. So once again, I just want to thank you for showing up, coming out, and it's the PlayHouse, man.
Anytime.
When I touch down, you better tap in.